What's going on, guys? This is Aiden, Bandwagon Sports, and we are continuing on to part 4 in our prediction series. And in this video, we have Ole Miss, and we're going to be going over their schedule, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, games they're going to win, games they're not going to win, all of that, predicting their record at the end of the regular season. Ole Miss, week 1. They have Mercer at home. That's not going to be a very good game. Ole Miss is going to be 1-0 because it's Mercer. In week 2, Ole Miss is going to Tulane. They're playing in Louisiana, in New Orleans. Tulane was an outstanding team last year. I loved that Tulane team. But I don't think they're going to be as good. They don't have their running back. They don't have their best player, in my opinion, on the team anymore, in Dorian Williams. I have Ole Miss winning this 2-0 for Ole Miss. Next week, Georgia Tech at home. This game is going to be really easy for Ole Miss. Georgia Tech is not good at all. Ole Miss is going to sweep by them. It's a night game, but it's at Ole Miss, and it's Georgia Tech. Ole Miss 3-0. Next, the following week, week 4, Ole Miss is going to Alabama. This game will not be close. Alabama is way too good for Ole Miss. This game might be competitive for the first 3 quarters, 2 quarters maybe, and then it's just going to get way out of hand. Alabama's just going to roll right by them. They won't even have to blink. 3-1 for Ole Miss. The week after that, week 5, LSU coming to town, coming to Oxford. This is going to be a really good game. And I believe that if Ole Miss is on their A game, and if their quarterback, whatever quarterback they choose to start, I believe that quarterback, if that quarterback plays his A game and plays outstanding, then Ole Miss could win this game. I think this could be a trap sleeper game for LSU. It could be one of those 12 o'clock games, one of those noon games, where LSU's a top 10 team, but they don't wake up for the game. I'm going to give this one to Ole Miss. Ole Miss 4-1. Heading into week 6, you play Arkansas at home. This game, Ole Miss is a way better team than Arkansas. A way better team than Arkansas. So I'm going to give them the win. 5-1 for Ole Miss. Then they have their bye week. And then the week after the bye week, they go to Auburn. And they play in Tiger Stadium. The Auburn, I don't think, is a good team. I'm not very high on Auburn. I don't like Auburn all that well. But it is incredibly hard to play at Auburn. I think the crowd's going to be rocking for this game. I think it's going to be an electric environment. I have Auburn beating Ole Miss 5-2 for Ole Miss. Then the next week after that, they have Vanderbilt at home. Vanderbilt hasn't done anything in the past forever in college football. I have Ole Miss in this game. It's 6-2. Vanderbilt's not winning this game. The next week after that will be week 9 or week 10. Texas A&M coming to town. Texas A&M. I like Jimbo Fisher as a coach. I don't like him as a developer in players. I think that Jimbo Fisher, with that number one recruiting class, will get a tiny bit of development out of those freshmen that they had last season, but they're not going to have anywhere near the production that they are supposed to, and they're not going to be anywhere near as good as some people might think they are. I'm going to give this game to Ole Miss because Ole Miss is just way too good for this Texas A&M team. That is 7-2 for Ole Miss. The week after that, it'll be week 11. They're going to Georgia. This game will not be close. There's no way it'll be close. Georgia is just way too good to be anywhere near touched by Ole Miss. This is going to put Ole Miss at 7-3. Georgia's defense, Georgia's offense is just way too good for Ole Miss. There's no way that Ole Miss will even be sort of competitive in this game. Georgia wins blowout. The week after that, week 12, the week after that, week 12, UL Monroe coming to Oxford. UL Monroe. When's the last time you heard of UL Monroe? They're a cupcake. They're a stat patter. 8-3 for Ole Miss. In the final week of the season, week 13, week 14, whatever it ends up being, Ole Miss is going to Mississippi State, playing in the Egg Bowl. It's going to be a great game. Night game. Mississippi State. I think that team could do something this year. I don't think it's very likely because of their coach last year, Mike Leach, RIP. But Mike Leach last year was an outstanding coach for that program. And I loved Mike Leach in that program. And I liked what they were doing. I liked what the program was doing under Mike Leach. Mike Leach is not going to be here. He can't develop his players like he was going to. And it's going to be a different offense, a whole different team. But I think with the rivalry and with it being such a head-to-head, it will be a very close game. It will be a great game. I'm definitely going to watch this game. But I'm going to take Mississippi State to win this game. This is going to put Ole Miss at a season total of 8-4. I like Ole Miss. I think they're going to start off the year hot, and they're going to try kind of like trickle down as the season goes on. But I like Ole Miss. I think they're going to pull off some upsets. Some games are going to be surprisingly close. But I also don't see them beating Alabama, and I don't see them beating Georgia. Maybe if Ole Miss was at home for those games, maybe I could see it. But I just don't see it happening. Ole Miss could be a sneaky good team. Watch out for them. Let me know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Help us grow this channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.